Good afternoon, all you lovely people, and welcome once again to the official topic talk. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so every time I go live or produce my content, you'll get a notification. Well, I hope you guys are all doing well this Friday afternoon. Just thought I'd quickly come on. I've got something that I need to do, and I'm going to be doing a review of the second documentary that Tommy done in Telford. Just to do a review. So, as you know, guys, Tommy, he's done a lot in the way of showing the world to the problem with grooming gangs in Telford, and you know, he's hit the news again recently, and I thought I'd just do a quick review on a live video that I'd done when he brought out the second documentary in Telford. And you know, I do believe that there's a book has been brought out now, apparently exposing Tommy for money grabbing things. But if you want to get the book, I think it's called Tommy Exposed by Nick Lawless. I do believe it's on Amazon Kindle. You know, but putting all that aside, he's done wonders to highlight the major problem, especially in Telford, you know, to the issues surrounding the paedophile grooming gangs. You know, so I commend him because, you know, he was an individual, you know, that stood up against all the odds and even the trouble that it did bring him, you know, by exposing gang members in Telford. He had his car blown up when he stayed in the White House Hotel in Telford, and from the following from that, there was like 4 or 5 cars blown up in the Telford area. So he's gone through a lot. You know, he's put his neck out there and his neck on the line, you know, so that people can get to know the depth of the problem. Because even though it's happening up and down the country in Rotherham, Rochdale, there's been 3 deaths in Telford because of the grooming gang issues, where the children were going to come out and speak out about what was happening to them. And the 3 of the individuals, they were murdered because you know, they were going to speak up and speak out about it. And I think maybe that's one of the reasons maybe why Tommy picked Telford to base his documentaries on. So let me just go ahead and play the live video, which I'd done back then, and I'll do
don't speak as well. Okay, so in the chat, yeah, Confirmation Council building. So I don't know if Lisa wants to put that in the. I think you might have just done it. Wurzel said something to me there. I'm on a live Wurzel. I can't be doing stuff like that. I get it, but Lisa will put it in the chat anyway. If anyone wants to join in. So Telford Council offices is the actual where the big screen is, but we're at Telford Central Station. So either way, we won't be leaving here if I know a tummy movement until at least 2:30. So we've got another hour and a half here for sure.
I don't know if you can hear my voice, people, but so basically this is them waiting outside the Beefeater in Telford, which this is the general meeting room for all the documentaries that Tommy does.
There's some leg in here today. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Seems to be quite a lot around. Yeah. Not a bad thing, eh? No, it's not, Kipper. It's not.
No, just generally normally.
Bigger last time.
Probably somewhere in the region of about 50 people. But this is the general meeting point where Tommy first arrived after setting up the screen over by some marketing. And as you can see, it's quite peaceful. A lot of people talking. Tommy's inside the restaurant getting a bit of refreshment. Look at you guys are doing well. I think the link out in case anybody.
This guy always wears that t-shirt.
Bring that to the top if anybody feels they really can.
Yeah, they're here. Tic Tac, they're here, mate. It's parked up, isn't it? It's a lot of police in the shadows. Don't really know what they were expecting, you know. But there we go. I'm going to put the camera down a sec. I'm going to tripod. We'll be back now.
And that's everybody that's gathered outside the
cars on the road.
The links out there if anybody wants to jump on and have a chat. We can have a quick chat.
I didn't know what I know now.
I stole one of those high visits to get backstage in Poland. Their Independence Day. Well, active stolen. November the 11th.
Yeah,
Hope everybody's doing well this afternoon. What's everybody up to? You guys up to much this afternoon?
I've got a yellow one. It's in the yellow vest in Cardiff. Yeah, it got us backstage. It got us backstage, like. The Voice of Wales lot coming, aren't they? Yeah, I'm sure they are. I'm going to drop this feed at some point. I'm not going to. I've got the dog with me today, Chip. So there's plenty of people live in, and I will be forwarding a live stream onto you. So multiple live streams when I'm shutting this down, so you can go straight across, and we'll make sure, hopefully, my brilliant mods will put their links in the chat. You know, a couple of minutes before I shut this down, so we can just go straight over. And there's like a live streamer over there. I'd like you to notice Phil there from Wales. He does a lot of lives on very small venues, so he seems to get everywhere. So hello, Whistle. Jason, can I get the donation link? Are you fucking serious? We're having a pint of Stella today, anyway.
You know, Tommy's probably inside the restaurant getting himself a bit of refreshment. Look at that, guys. Stopped it in the perfect place there. Pint of beer in his hand on a nice sunny Saturday afternoon, that is. But like I say, that's outside the Beefeater. And, you know, they're waiting for Tommy to come out after having refreshments.
Coffees today. But you don't have to do any donations, man. It was a cheap day today, £15, thanks to my my mate. How you doing, man? How you doing, boys? I'm live. How you doing, man? You good?
Yeah, no, man.
You doing, man? Good, man. Nice. So, there's Decaheggy's in my chat. Is he? It's a clone, isn't it?
Decaheggy. Good month.
Yeah, but I'll pass everyone over to a couple of live streams when I shut this down, so don't worry.
I wonder what Decaheggy was.
It's always funny when people say the Tommy movement's like racist and stuff, and you have a look around, and there's people from all colours here. And yes, you got your typical sort of football type. Example. But you know, that comes with the territory.
What a turn up that was, Decaheggy in his chat. What's he doing? Coming down to give Tommy a bit of support. Oh my God. I've heard it all now. Whoa, people. When did the night packs last night? Yeah, I'd have a little bit of a crap out with the $6 or $9. I was hoping to have the pack shop could have done this with you, with the iPads, just to give a bit of soundness to it. But what the hell would Decaheggy be wanting to be in this guy's chat for?
Yeah, to be fair, I'm quite disappointed with the turnout so far. 1 o'clock, we must be leaving in an hour and a half.
Who's out there, guys? If anybody wants to jump on, just having just a general review. Looking back on.
Okay, right. Lisa,
documentary
I just had a message from Joker. Where's Lisa?
And
I go
a
put it
couple
in.
of minutes
Where's
ago,
Lisa?
this
She's
gentleman
lovely.
said that he had a
Yeah,
deck of
Lisa.
Heggy in his chat.
I won't be able to put it in, I doubt it. I don't care anyway. Joker.
When Deck was on the comments.
You're on Telegram?
Huh?
You're on Telegram?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I use Telegram. Like, I'm actually on it.
But you don't use
I don't know how to use it properly.
Yeah, I'm the same actually.
Yeah, I view channels and stuff. I can get there sometimes when someone contacts me, but yeah, it's Based Welshman. It is.
Oh, yeah, on Telegram. No.
Yeah, Based Welshman 1.
Okay.
I'm on that on all of them.
Subscribe people, hit the like button.
I'm a bit of a fucking phobe when it comes to a lot of it.
Yeah, I'm fucking internet.
Joker, stop ringing me, mate. I'm on a live.
How's the man going?
Yeah, he's on the
It's
live.
all right. I'm getting trolled by people telling me to put my coffee link in because I've just set up a coffee link.
Alright.
But I don't even know how to do it.
I don't know what fucking...
I've never really done this before, like the link shit. But I'm live, innit? I can't fucking put that in now. Just do the channel, chaps. Well, there she is, Lisa, my beloved mod. Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, it was a good day today. It's only 15. Build up. There's no looking through windows. Sit on. In a way, though, if I'd have done auditing, I could have blown my channel out. Because I know enough about legislation.
I will be going live tonight.
I thought about it for the masks. Going into shopping centres and stuff. I really thought about it, and I'm just not going to do it.
I will be going live tonight also. I've got some news I need to get put out there. You're probably thinking, why am I doing a review of Tommy's documentary? All will be revealed tonight. I'll be doing a live, a bit later on. I've got some news I want to get put out there, but let's carry on with the video.
Basically, it's the trigger. Because I'll have to leave him home. I don't like leaving him home alone. Even though he's fine, I think. Plus, then you're risking arrest. So, because you're going to risk arrest to get the compensation. I'll have from Wales in the west, blitzing like 4.
No, I bet you didn't know.
10 shopping centres a day. Just keep getting
Even though
so you have a real big backlog of it, and you just hit it like that. But I know I can do it with trigger.
That's why I'll never get another dog.
Yeah, but that's why I've got the dog. Stop me getting arrested.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
That's the funny thing, isn't it?
I've had loads of dogs in the past.
He's my first dog, he is, but apart from him, he's in his hair, he's a quality boy, man. He's quality. He's 5. Yeah. Yeah.
That's all.
There he is.
Well, if you want to, yeah. The lead's getting tighter on my wrister. I've locked it out. How are you?
Good.
Take a calm down. There you
It's
are.
like Johnny's
Yeah, and yourself. Let me get in here for 20 seconds then. Okay then, let's get the money shots.
Can you take a picture?
You might take a picture on your laptop.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic.
Sonic.
There's Tommy come out of the restaurant after filling his belly.
Follow a bit.
John, good mate.
Put it this
Hey,
way.
good man, you good?
Obviously,
You working today? Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Sorry.
Obviously, we're all educated in the Dole Lodge, you know what I mean? And you know Sikhs have been fighting this battle for how long? Even though I've got Muslim friends, not all are like that. But where I come from, if I mention your name, I'll probably get in trouble because they're all uneducated.
Bob Clark, are you not up to date?
Or black lads or Asian lads. You know what I'm trying to say?
I get it, bruv.
They all don't
Thanks for seeing passing. Thanks for
you know,
Nah, he's the top boy, Tommy, mate.
I'll just pause that there. Bob Cart, you're not up to date, are you? No. I'm ready to chuck him under the bus, I mean, but, that's irrelevant. That's not what my video's about. So I've answered your question there. Check on some of my videos, or ask people around, and get up to date with the information about that. That was the back end of last year, and no, I don't support him.
These are the far right. These are the far right hooligans.
Get the t-shirt in. I stand with Diane. Oh wait, Diane. Do another one.
There you are, yeah.
Go on.
There we are. Diane, get money. The 7 with you.
Tommy, let's go.
We're going to move
Yeah, go on, mate, get in there. Get in front of me, mate. How many lenses has Voice of Wales got?
Well,
Fucking
this is
hell.
our live stream. This is his live. This is the recording.
Go on then, you made a good effort. I've just got my cam, get in there.
Yeah, well, multitasking.
Let's get in front.
Yeah, one person, one.
Something else?
What time you call this? You're late.
Did you just send it, did you?
The battery's just died on me.
New Speakers Corner, man, isn't it? How you doing, mate? You don't Speakers Corner all the time now? Yeah. Okay.
Everybody's so good. So good.
I said it because of God. I did go to this one live, but YouTube made me take it down.
Yeah, sorry for seeing these calls in.
Quick, you have to hurry up. Quick. Go on, Tommy, lad.
Okay, let's have a scan around. Got Voice of Wales over here.
All that beer flowing.
We've got John, who's working for, I believe, Urban, Tommy at the moment. John Wong, top producer, and cameraman, etc. Richard Inman in front of us. Hello, Richard. How you doing, mate? All right. I'm just going through all the Voice of Wales, just three on their tripod. Yeah. Tom's live there, live and recording.
Well, this is the reason why I'm doing this.
Okay, so we'll leave them to it. We'll let them wander off. Okay. And let's look for Amber, where my dog is. Because Amber's got me, dog. Let's have a look.
Let's come to the play.
Right there.
Robinson's right hand man, Mr. Roscoe.
There she is. There's my boy. Thank you. There he is. Thanks for that. Yeah, Boston.
How you doing, bro?
How you doing, mate?
I'm alright, mate.
No, lovely. Thank you. Cheers, mate.
Chatted up something.
What's that?
Plenty of chatting up with that, didn't you?
He's top, he is. He's a big Boston, but he's a Boston. He's taller and thinner than a French. That's where they are. Right, I'll see you.
See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Some Trump flags. Going off. It's going off. It's going off.
Is that a G-bar?
Fucking no! Look at this man! Alright, I've got it. Fucking get it then!
We did.
Sorry. Let's go.
Oh dear. Looks like some extreme Nazis have got on to the camp. And I don't think Tommy's liking it somehow.
Watch out, the car behind you.
Oh.
Okay, we're on it. Here they are. Here they are.
There's the troublemakers.
Let's go. Yeah, they're all Antifa, all of them. They've got the same head thing on, all of them.
I mean, why this guy didn't... See, what I don't understand there is why the guy followed out with the anti-protesters, you know, instead of sticking with, you know, with Tommy's group. He could have got a lot better footage if he had stayed within the Tommy side as opposed to getting chucked out with the antis, you know, because I don't think this cameraman, you know, is part of the anti-protesters. I think he's just on neutral ground, you know, just wanting to get a bit of content, you know, so I don't understand why he's followed out with the anti-protesters.
Yeah, all of them going, oh.
I mean, there's always going to be one or two that are going to... You know, that little group there, they're from the anti-protesters that were protesting.
I'm out the cordon. I've got my boy with me. So, what?
There's Roscoe. You wind that back a little bit.
Yeah, just filming it.
No, that's fine. At some point, are you going to go back down with
Yeah, I'm going to make my way down there. I thought they were leaving then. They sort of looked like they were leaving.
I think we're
and then they
negotiating with
stopped.
them
Yeah.
to go.
So I'm going to keep my way down this way now.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
if you wanted to just skirt your way back.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Okay. You know, this is. I think this is the end of any sort of.
Seen a bit of like sparkling towards the anti-protesters.
Okay. Stay then, boy.
So we've gone like everyone else back down towards
then.
the Beefeater. You know, as opposed to you know, coming out the Tommy compound, I call it.
Hi lads, can I come back through now?
Are you speaking to the people or?
Should have realised they all got the Union Jack face masks on. It's like, literally about 80% of them had that mask on. Nice one lads, take it easy.
Yeah, they got the Union Jack masks on because they're Nazis.
Yeah.
You know, they're the...
It works because we had our back to you. I didn't want you... Because I...
Thank you.
No worries, it's...
You do...
Everyone
yeah. Yeah, you were right. You were fine.
Sorry, say again?
You were right. You were
no, it was just because you were isolated.
Yes.
And that group, I didn't want you to be on your own.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying they...
I understand your position.
Somebody might just take advantage of it. You're on your own.
You should have stayed with this group.
Yeah, I appreciate
I'm all worried about that thing.
Me too. Me too. You take care. Thank you, mate. Anyway, cheers, mate. You got me driver. You got me drive. Oh no.
That was the only bit of trouble there.
Look at the puppy.
Is it a male?
Yeah, he's a male.
Oh, yeah, she's a
Yeah, Sigger. There you go. Hiya, how you doing, lovely? All right? Yeah, so I managed to get in front of that then. Yeah, I was in front of it all. Yeah, it's on my life.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I just filmed it. Funny.
Well done.
Well, I had the dog with me, but I still got in front. Oh, there we go.
How are we doing? Is this the guard dog?
Yeah.
Luke's.
Just fending off all the Antifa.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Cheers, man. Oh, that's quite interesting. So, oh, there you go, chat. Oh, is my chat frozen? It's pointing if it is, because you're talking to yourselves and not me, and it is. It's frozen for me, I'm afraid. Badge numbers is all I've got. So from Libertarian Minds, badge number is minded, is the badge numbers is the last thing I've had. And that was a while back now. So yeah, they were all wearing face masks. They're all wearing Union Jack face masks. It was Antifa, wasn't it?
No, it's patriotic alternative.
Is that what?
Patriotic alternative.
Welcome, sir.
You see?
Yes, Rex. You know, the police are corrupt, and you know, as I've been reading the reports, I've got 8 parts of the first major report, which highlights all the corruption surrounding the Telford grooming process of, you know, the individual. The police were fully corrupt. It's in all the reports. It was only a question. I stopped following you. Yeah, don't worry about it, Bob. I mean, everything's good now. You know, I'm nothing to do with any of that. You know, I've come back with a fresh channel. I stay away from all the drama and, you know, all the bullshit that YouTube carries. You know, and I'm on my own path now. So all's good. You can resubscribe if you like, Bob. No problem. Big up Rex Sniffer. If there's an admin of mine in the chat, can they put Rex's link in the comments? If not, I'll do it in a little bit.
Yes. I know they were wearing the Union. The Union.
Megaphone with picture of the telly, buddy.
Wow. What the fuck are they doing?
Trying to.
Yeah, but. Wow. Fucking hell. Still can't see the chat, I'm afraid, but that's bonkers. No one expecting that.
Tell the difference in the line.
Okay, chaps, so we got an interesting live stream. I wasn't expecting it to be that interesting. Go on, do you want to say hello? You want to say hello? Go say hello then.
I was going to
There you go.
the channel, didn't you? And believe it or believe it not, people, when I started this video, you're gonna have to go back for this one. Decker Heggie, right, was actually messaging this guy in his chat as he was doing live, airing the grooming gangs. What a turn up would that be? Decker Heggie was messaging this guy when he was doing his live in his comments. Unbelievable, guys. You have to go back on this video to hear him.
Yeah. Just give him one though. Don't give him like 5. Just one. Sit down, Trigger. Your puppy's the size of my 5-year-old Boston.
Got you.
Come on. So, chat. I still can't see it, but you obviously you're talking to each other. Crazy that though. So it's patriotic alternative. Didn't think they resembled Antifa, but. Oh, what a fucking weird one that was. Oh, that's a fucking weird one, isn't it? Why would they come to a Tommy movement? I don't understand come to a Tommy movement. No. I'm still speaking to myself, I'm afraid. Badge numbers is my last. Get a bit looser. Let's try and jump the text back. What a weird one that was. I got in the front of all that. Yeah, I got all the way on the front, got in front of everyone, and followed them out. But I thought it was Antifa. But it's not. Yeah. I guess.
They've been sent in, obviously.
But they all, a lot of them had an identical Union Jack face mask. Yeah, like a scowl.
Yeah,
I mean, they literally look like a uniform. It was like a uniform. You sure it wasn't the old FBI trick? You know, they all have the same Ray-Bans, the same watches, the same shorts.
Decker was messaging this lad.
I don't fucking know.
That's a bit like Antifa. I can't see stand-up generation doing that.
I don't see him saying. I couldn't see him saying it. I had the dog next to me. I was like, I thought it was going to go off.
My daughter was raped by 3 Muslim Pakistanis in London. The dog was picked in. 3 months later, my daughter died.
No, independent.
My daughter was that was it. Not all people, not all
Yeah.
In the links out there, if anybody wants to.
So he's not biased against the children.
No, so the BBC always have a. If you look at Tommy's live stream yesterday, they're going to live stream tonight. You know the black guy.
Yeah, just saying, guys, I'm just having a chilled afternoon. You know, if anybody wants to, wants to jump on, then they can do. So I just thought I'd, do a review over on the second documentary that Tommy done when he came over in Telford to air about the grooming gangs over here in Telford. I'll fast forward this a little bit, guys.
Some speakers corners, lads.
I think they're all heading off now to where the big screen is to for them to watch the full second documentary.
Sugar, come on. Up.
Oh, they're struggling now, aren't they? You were at some stuff.
Will somebody let me know if they can hear me when I'm talking over this video? Or does it mute when the video's playing? Rex, if you're still there, can you let me know, buddy? No, I just want to make sure people can hear me when the video's playing, if they can hear my audio, or do I need to pause it for people?
Okay, everyone. Shit.
Just a 1, 2, 1, 2. Can you hear me over the video? Just want to make sure people can hear
Sorry,
me.
chat. He's just said shit. Yeah. Sorry, lads.
Sound seems okay, so I wasn't sure whether they mute my audio when I upload the video or not. Well, they're all heading off now down to the screen. Where they're going to view the second documentary that Tommy done came here in Telford.
Come on. Come on.
They are powerful, powerful, strong women that have taken part in these documentaries. Today is about them, and today they will be vindicated. For many years, they were ignored by the state. They were ignored by the police, and I'm not talking about the bobbies on the beat here.
And then later on, over the next couple of days,
I'm talking about the people in the high command of police services up and down England and Scotland and Wales that ignored the Ranger Harry let it happen.
Full of misinformation.
They should hang their heads in shame, but it's about the vindication of these young women. But also, today is a day of vengeance.
Yeah, Mr. Blue Eyes, it's
Who wants to see vengeance today? Who wants to see vengeance today? Who wants to see vengeance today?
No, I did have it live.
You will see it today, because those men, and I'm going to name them now. Munshi, are you watching from Pakistan? Are you watching, Munshi? Because you're going to get lit up today.
I've seen the ramp. I don't be doing well.
Are you watching?
Mr. Tartan Blood, hope you're doing well, sir. And also Mr. Blue Eyes, welcome. Yeah, Mr. Blue Eyes, I did have my own live of this second documentary that Tommy done in Telford, but for some reason YouTube decided to take it down, so I'm doing a review over it, you know, and hopefully YouTube will let it stay up. I mean, they didn't give me any warning. You know, I didn't receive an email as to, you know, the reasons why, but, you know, for some reason I lost it off my channel. Big up Tartan Blood. Big up Mr. Blue Eyes.
Bash, the rapist and the facilitator, are you watching? You're going to get lit up today. And that vile little Irish leprechaun that runs that pub in Shawbury, you're going to get lit up today as well. Let's read them all up. It's about vengeance. We're not all about taking violent revenge. We are law-abiding citizens. What we're going to do is...
Yeah, I'm not too bad, Tartan Blood. Thanks for passing by. You know, I haven't seen you on much, but as long as you're all good and you're all well, that's great stuff. YouTube strange sometimes doing that. They are, Mr. Blue Eyes. I mean, you know, I don't know if it's you know, because of what it's surrounding, what the video was about. I mean, but it was a live one that I'd done. You know, so I managed to find this one, and I've asked the person if he minds if I kind of do my review on it, and you know, the person didn't mind. So there is a reason to my madness of why I'm doing this. It even had some people from it does, yeah, and notification bells aren't working, and you know, even to the point I thought my channel was shadow banned because of certain subjects that I've covered, because I'd put a video up and yeah, mine would receive like 2k views, and one of my friends would put it up on their channel and they've got like 3,500 subs 4 hours after I put it up, and they would only get like 500 views on it. I mean, YouTube's mad at the moment, but there's a method to my madness why I'm reviewing this documentary. You know, I've got some news coming out over the next couple of days as regards to Tommy and these documentaries, and you know, some misinformation. All will be revealed over the next couple of days. Tartan Blood. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. Not on much. Been busy 2 weeks today. My BKB debut on 3D. Yes, mate. Look. Big up team, Mian. You know, I want to send you every goodness, you know, that you're gonna get the win, Tartan Blood. You know, I've got no doubt about that. You know, big yourself up. I mean, I'll stick your link out there, so everybody pop over and subscribe to Tartan Blood. I'll put his link up in the chat. Terrific fella, and as you can see, he's got his debut fight coming up. So I want everybody to pop over to his channel. Wish him all the best. Yes, everything's going well for me. My wife's off to dialysis in a couple of hours. You know, so I thought I'd get this live done.
We're going to shine lights and cameras on these rapists, these murderers, these sadistic.
So stay tuned, guys. There will be big breaking news over the next couple of days as regards to some of these documentaries that Tommy's done. And I think it might shock quite a few of you. Yeah, I'm all good, mate. Not on much. Yeah, mate, all good. Not much on, being busy.
The Pakistani Muslim mafia, we're going to tear you apart! You know, there's a video on the internet that talks about 300 finales.
I know you've got it.
300 finales! This is a Muslim drug gang. Telford in the Midlands, 300 of them.
No,
We've got 3,000 people stand against you! You are going down!
Not this one, but the next one. You know, I might even get some tickets and.
But it's about. It's also about victory.
I get down to support yourself. Tony
Because these young ladies that have made these films,
I want to get him on.
They have stood against the odds. They have had threats. They have had intimidation. They have been subject. I'm not going to say it. You see it in the film. They have been subject to the most appalling violence, and because they have made these films, they have victory. Let's give a round of applause.
So if you guys don't mind, I've put the link out there for Tartan Blood's channel. Pop on over and give him a sub, guys. Great guy he is, and you know, he's got his debut BKB fight coming up on the 3D platform. You know, so go on over and wish him all the best, guys.
And as we stand here, we've got to ask a question. The question's very simple. How was this allowed to happen? Why did it happen? Let me tell you, the politically correct PCs allowed it to happen. The police officers that were terrified of being called racist. Boo-hoo! I tell you what's rapist, or what's racist, is Pakistani men taking white girls, calling them white slugs, and raping them. That's racist, and that has to stop! And we all know it's not just the police that are at fault here. We've got the media. What do we think about the media? What do we think about the media? The media made this man's life miserable for the past 10 years. Why? Because he told the truth. He told the truth. Tommy Robinson is a truth teller, and the media have tried to destroy his life for him. Well, I look at him today, and I don't think he's been destroyed. I don't think he's been discredited. He's standing tall, and he's standing strong. Give it up for Tommy Robinson.
Please say standing tall. Do you know what? We'll start off. I don't really think I need to do much talking, if I'm honest. you're going to watch the videos. There's more than one video documentary you're going to watch today. We're going to be here a little while. They have tried everything to silence us, to stop us, from deleting us from social media, erasing us, slandering us. 2 weeks before this documentary was ready, MailChimp,
Yeah, no problem,
who
Lisa.
used their services for years. Many of you use
Delete the tweet, delete the chat for a while and bring it back up. It sort of brings it back up. There's no more point me going any closer. Got my dog with me. So I don't know how good that screen's going to be when they switch it on. I think it's going to be good.
Because if they had their way, we wouldn't have a voice. And if we didn't have a voice, we wouldn't be able to give these ladies a platform to tell their stories. They don't want their stories told. We'll understand as we work our way through this series why they don't want their stories told. In the film today we're going to examine why this is happening. You see this place here as well? That's the council's offices. We are going to reserve an entire episode for the scumbags in that place as well. But again, do you know what? I'm going to start with a film, because this is a film that a lot of work's gone into. The lady has showed amazing bravery. If you're one of the people who has supported Urban Scoop, she has had close protection officers up until the process of the start of this. And she's currently relocated with her children on holiday, thanks to you people. Just, let's play. Since the making of episode 1, many of them were interested in the first page side. On May, there's expecting some is yet to return. Literally, every Telford might as well have charged. I'd like to say a thank you. A thank you to members of the Muslim community, because many of them have come forward from Telford and point us in the right direction for our investigations. More and more people in Telford have come forward to tell us their stories and tell us what's really going on. We've connected local MP Lucy Allen, who's very strong on this issue. We've connected her to a victim who is trapped and is in need of help. Hopefully she can help her. Bearing in mind, Telford police have refused to leave me. We've been in contact with the National Crime Agency, about the information that we've gathered. And there has been a frenzy of house attacks and car fires. This is a new episode. It's a new investigation. They're new allegations. They're all part of the same network of Grooming families. For this episode, we're looking at the Hussains, the Iqbals, and the Khans, the Ahmeds. We'll catch up with you in a future episode.
Right, stay there.
I want to be clear before I start. Where allegations are made, nothing has been proven. And we will be giving the accused the right to reply. Finally, if you're one of those people who's going through keyboard abuse at our survivors, as has happened with Nicole, they deserve it. They wanted it. They're lying. Just remember, there are multiple allegations against each individual we're going to approach. And remember, these stories are about little girls, some as young as 10.
I'm getting this sorted out, don't worry.
By adult men.
Yeah, sort the audio out, bloody videos. Not ruining my bloody video.
So, anytime, if you want to stop. I know it's probably been difficult coming here, and more difficult what I was going to ask you to talk about.
Wait there, sorted, I'm sorting
I
it
read
out.
your independent inquiry. It's devastating, our job. Is it alright if we just start at the beginning and literally just have a conversation where we flow through, and if there's bits I want to question you more on, then I will, if that's alright with you. Yeah? So, first of all, when was you born?
1984.
1984. And you grew up in
Telford.
Telford. And what was your childhood like?
Had a good child. Things started going wrong. Probably around the age of 12. And I was always his shadow. Wherever he went, I went. So I was always going to the pubs with him to look after him.
And at which age did your abuse start?
Well, the grooming started when I was about 14, but I didn't, it started going really bad when I was 15.
Explain to me what grooming is. What's the process, so that people understand the process that happens to a young girl?
They start taking you out in the cars, buying you things, not asking you for nothing, just being nice, saying that they want to be your friend, your best friend.
What sort of things do they buy?
They start off with fags, alcohol, credit, then it'll be food, joy. After they know that they've got your trust and stuff, and that's when they start.
There will be,
they say that they're your boyfriend, make you feel that you're loved and you're special.
Revelations I've got coming out.
And then after a while, they start introducing you to other men.
Can we talk about your first time when it started with you? Can we talk about who it started with and tell me what happened?
First time for me was with someone from the Royal Balti in Wellington. My friends was already involved. They was involved from the age of 12 and 13. One day my friend asked me to go over to the Royal Balti, and she was sleeping with a man there, the owner of the business.
Who's that?
Abdul Latif.
And he's the owner of the Royal Balti.
In Wellington, he owns Peppers and Trench as well.
So how old was she?
And she was about 12.
And she was having sex, being raped by him.
To make me stand at the door, upstairs with her. And she used to say to me, make out my mum's rang in 5 minutes. And so I used to make out, we gotta go, your mum's going mad. And then, so she didn't have to stay there for that long.
This is an Indian restaurant. Were there customers in the restaurant at the top of this?
Yeah.
Usually upstairs in the side rooms.
You go upstairs, there's all rooms upstairs.
This is the first time you were physically or sexually assaulted?
No. We just started off doing it. Okay. And then we started going on deliveries with one of the drivers there.
Who was the driver?
He was called Mia, that's all I know. He was from Birmingham and Handsworth.
Okay.
So one day he just said to me when he was dropping us off home that I was the cute one. And he went to give me a kiss and I just ran. I jumped out the car and ran.
You're all children. And they're organising you to lose your virginity with who?
Mia, the driver, because my friend who was going with the owner, they organised it all between them.
So where did you lose your virginity?
At the Royal Balti.
In the Indian restaurant? Upstairs? And how old was Mia?
He was
late 30s. And you at this point were 14 or 15? 15. So this is the car park of the Royal Balti.
Downstairs, downstairs. And it was that far room.
And that far room. So this far room here, to the corner, is that where you lost your virginity?
29th of August, 1999.
Do you remember the date? Is the restaurant open?
Yeah.
There's customers.
They were coming and working in there, and they kept coming into the kitchen. That's where we have to stay in there, in the kitchen as well. And they'd come in and they'd come in and break the door.
So there's kids in here being touched up, kids in here being raped, and customers.
They're all from Birmingham.
They're all from Birmingham.
They just used to drive down.
They used to drive down to this restaurant, and then they're having local young girls, English girls, they'll be raping them in here. Yeah. Abdul met them from here. How old was Abdul?
30s as well.
30s.
And then there was Islam, he was late 20s. And there was another one called, I think his name was Sham. He looked a bit like that one that was just out here. I don't know 100% if it's all four of them.
All four of them raped you. And you've been
they said that they couldn't do anything because.
Yeah, just for the chat, there's a load of stand up to soap over there screaming. I dare not move the angle because this is on a fence post and it's set up nice now and stationary. So there's nothing going on. There's just shouting to your left. You can't see it. Nothing to see. Just concentrate on it.
How we get off? Yeah. It was really untidy. Like stuff everywhere.
Was he a Pakistani? Bangladeshi. No, she was virginity to a 30-year-old Bangladeshi from Birmingham. Did it stop there?
And my friend Lucy and her boyfriend at the time picked us up, and I started getting to know him more.
This is Lucy
Lowe.
Lucy Lowe, who was murdered.
Yeah.
And her boyfriend's name?
Chat and telling me about Lucy and stuff and how she'd done his head in and things like that. Every time I was upset, he'd always like talk to me and to say, if you ever get upset, if anything bad happens, you know, you can always ring me and stuff, I'll always be there for you. And he gave my number to this nation called Jibby, and Jibby gave my number to someone called Bash, and then it was Bash who passed my number on to Munchie, and then things got a whole lot worse from there.
So you heard in chapter 1, Nicole's story, how these men got control of her one man to another man, from Jimmy to Bash, from Bash to Munchie. King Ahmed, as he calls himself, or Mushtaq Ahmed Hussain, now the proud owner of the Mumbai Lounge. We'll come back to Bash shortly, but for now, let's meet Munchie, who we've been watching. Yeah, that's right. Like the others, he's performing Hajj or pilgrimage to Mecca. So devout in his religion. Just like anti-grooming preacher Muhammad Charlie Khan from episode 1. Even the testimonies we've heard, on and off, we've been watching him for a couple of years. We can't show you everything here, but we'll share everything we have with the police. What we can tell you is that Munchie, Mushtaq Ahmed, Kayani King Ahmed, as he likes to call himself, is the sole director of the Mumbai Lounge. And it's therefore the Mumbai Lounge and locations he frequents that we're interested in.
Right, you've been doing well.
Put things into context. We're told our main subject, Munchie, is cousins with...
Just reviewing the second documentary that Tommy done over here in Telford. Just for all you guys that have just popped in.
Muhammad Charlie Khan and Bugsy Khan from episode 1. We're also told that Munchie is cousins with Nazir Ahmed. We'll catch up with Nazir Ahmed in a future episode. But Munchie has sisters. Nazir Begum, who is married to Zafar Iqbal, nicknamed Crow. Remember that name, because we're going to catch up with him later in this episode. Okay? There's another sister, Khan, also known as Razia Begum. Now Razia Begum is married to Muhammad Charlie from episode 1. You can see how intertwined these families are. Who's munching?
Mushtaq Ahmed.
Talk me through what happened when you first met him and how things developed with him.
He kept ringing me for weeks, saying that he knew he could see me, he was driving past me, he knew what I was wearing, he knew everything about me. So I started getting paranoid, looking around the streets thinking, who's this man? How does he know me? Then he just kept sending me all nice text messages and like love poems and stuff. And when you get them, because you get them me to you teddy bear pictures. I was talking to him for ages, and then I met him, and he put I was there on an induction day. He just took me to a car park and we was talking, and then he arranged to pick me up from school the next day.
How old was Munchie?
He was about 32.
32, and he's picking you up from school, so you're a school child, and he was picking you up from school?
Yeah. Started taking me to his restaurant after school.
So, can you talk me through some of the incidents with Munchie?
See, as you can tell, guys, I've done 8 parts on the independent inquiry into the grooming gangs in Telford. I think I'm up to part 9. Which I might put out a bit later on today if I get a chance to. But the report highlights all of this. There was restaurants, that children were being taken to. And there was also massively involved were taxi drivers, which I've covered the taxi driving recommendations that was put forward. There was 47 recommendations towards taxi drivers in Telford. What came out in this report, which I'm going through at the moment. I'm up to part 8 as regards to situations where these abuse sessions were taking place with these children, were in restaurants, and it also involved like taxi drivers. But I've also got to say, in this documentary, there is a bit of misinformation too, which I will highlight. Probably Monday, I'll have some breaking news coming out as regards to some misinformation.
I know this is going to be difficult because I've read some of them.
Obviously, I was going out with him. He was just really nice to begin with. Take me to the restaurant, and then I'd get there and he'd make me some food. I'd have my food and things like that, but then after a while it started to get bad. Like at the end of the night, when everyone would close up and it was all finished, he'd take me around the corner, we'd turn all the lights off and just the radio would be on, and then he'd have sex with me. But then as I went to get up to get dressed to go home, that's when all the others would walk in.
All the others?
The workers.
The workers in the restaurant. How old were you at this point?
15.
So he'd rape you. You say have sex before you was his girlfriend, but he'd rape you. And then afterwards, all of the other workers would come in and... Yeah, because I'd be fighting, and then he'd be laughing, he'd be trying to pin me down, and I wouldn't give in. So he'd laugh for ages and he'd just say, she does want it, she's just playing hard to get. And I'd be saying to him, no, I'm not, leave me alone. And then when he couldn't pin me down, he'd start getting angry then. That's when he'd get angry and get a bit violent, because he was, not winning, wasn't doing what he wanted. Then he'd just pin me down and just let them all have me. When you say them all, how many men?
About 5 or 6.
So he'd rape you and then he'd hold you down. Whilst 5 or 6 other men who work at his restaurant would rape you. Do you know who any of those other men were?
Yeah. His brother-in-law.
His brother-in-law. Who's his brother-in-law?
He goes by the name of Chloe or Cobra.
So Munchie is raping you with his brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Together.
He was like the main one.
In these incidents, did they say anything to you? What sort of, did they call you anything? Did they?
I was always a slag in the hole.
Did they ever use any of their own language regularly?
Yeah. All the time. It was like white trash and stuff like that. And white skin. They'd always use like, words like chitty chumbry and Yagora.
What's chitty chumbry mean?
I'm not too sure now, I can't remember. I think it's like...
Look it up.
They'd always call me names like Munchie was the word. Like after everything happened, and he like made me sleep with her. Then I was a slag. He used to start calling me names. And I used to say to him, "You're the one that made me go with him. I didn't want to. So how am I a slag?" And they'd be like, "You loved it." That's all I think of him. I was there thinking, I'm never coming near these ever again. I really can't. I've got to stay away. I don't care. I'm gonna have to run away. I'm gonna have to get away from here. You know, you just plan in your head. I've got to go. But then, like the next day, you start getting all nice messages again and stuff. Once you'll be all like, "I love you. I'm sorry. Thank you for doing that for me. Now I know you love me." Stuff and things like that.
Just manipulating a little child's mind.
Or it'd be like, you mention like another Asian name and say, "Oh, their girlfriend does that for them."
So sometimes when this was happening to you upstairs, would you say there's been customers
there? It wasn't upstairs, it was in the actual restaurant.
This happened in the restaurant?
Tables on the floor.
On the floor of the restaurant?
I think that there is...
This was when they do gone.
That's when they got and get you in the restaurant.
We'd lock all in.
So you've heard allegations that Munchie, a man in his 30s, got hold of a phone number of a 15-year-old schoolgirl, harassed her, groomed her by sending her teddy bears and getting her to believe she was his girlfriend. And then he raped her. He let all the other restaurant workers rape her. And more often than not, was raping her alongside his brother-in-law, the husband of his sister, Chloe, Cobra. Real name, Zafar Iqbal. It seems like this is a family business. And this happens day after day after day for years. And while we're looking at the family business, we could investigate Munchie's kids for allegations made against them. But one of them, he's landed in the middle of our documentary. Let's introduce him.
I'm in the street.
Damn right.
I'm Albanian blood. I'm a gangster.
You know, I don't think Tommy, you know, got this documentary 100% correct, to be honest with you. You know, there was some misinformation that's come to light now, which, you know, it's out there in the public domain. Somebody's brought a book out about it. It's on, you can buy it from Amazon. You can also hear it on Kindle. But I'll get into that on Monday when I do my lives on Monday.
Mama Queen's in that, bro. Already up, ready up, steady up, yeah?
Thanks, everybody.
Izzar Ahmed, Hussein, or Flash, or Goldie, or Camp Gangster? We'll meet him later. I read of another incident in your report where you, I believe, went to hospital after when you were bleeding. Can you talk me through that incident and who was involved in it?
There was like 3 times that I had to go.
Three separate times you had to go to hospital?
The one was like over the road from where it happened.
So where raped? What happened?
Much took me to this house. It was like in a cul-de-sac opposite that house. I remember sitting in the front room, they had the telly on, and then just put some porn on, and then he was saying, joking around to me, saying like, are you gonna make a movie and stuff? And I was like, no, get lost, like laughing with him. And then I just had a drink, and then the next thing I knew, I was in bed upstairs. I don't know how I got there or nothing.
With who?
All of them that was there.
How many of them?
Probably saying like 5, 6, 7 or something.
Who was there?
There's Munchie and Tolly, because they were the ones that was on me as well.
Munchie and Tolly. When you was upstairs in the bedroom, what was happening?
They was all raping me.
At the same time?
Yeah, they was all on me.
What was all on you?
And I just kept like, when you can't stay awake, I was like that. And then I couldn't even move my legs or my arms or nothing, my whole body was dead. And then you feel like you're hallucinating. It's just like that. So I remember someone at the corner that recorded me.
They were filming it?
Yeah.
Munchie?
Yeah.
He was raping you?
And there was Chloe.
Chloe, the brother-in-law?
And Purveus.
And they were raping you at the same time? In different holes? And the police still don't think that this needs to be prosecuted? Did you attend hospital?
Yeah, I had to because I was really sore, really bad, and I felt like I was all damaged.
So the thing that got me, after reading through the independent inquiry report, these children, some as young as like 12, 14, going to their doctor to get the morning after pill. But yet the doctors found it unnecessary to ask any questions why a 14-year-old vulnerable child would be wanting the morning after pill. I found that quite damning, to be fair with you. And also, when these children were going to the abortion clinics aged like 14 to have an abortion, there was still no questions even asked. In fact, it was that bad. I think the doctors were victim shaming, because the only question that the doctors ever asked any of these young children is, are they a lady of the night? And as a professional, it's their duty, to seek the information and to let a 14-year-old and just give them the morning after pill, without asking any questions, or the only question that the doctors would ever ask is, are you a lady of the night, to a 14-year-old child? From what I read in the reports, and I mean, I've done 8 parts of that report so far. All the findings has shocked me, to be honest with you, because doctors should have more responsibility. They're a profession. And if a 14-year-old child was to come into his surgery, and ask for the morning after pill, then I feel questions should be asked. I think these doctors, I mean, they need striking off, because, as unprofessional, to ask a 14-year-old if they're a lady of the night, and is that the reason why they want the morning after pill? I mean, it was hard for me to read the reports that I've been putting out lately on my channel. I'm up to part 9, and there was a lot of recommendations, you know, that was put forward, and that report was out in July this year, you know, so it's an up-to-date report, you know, with all the recommendations that they put forward. And I'm hoping that all these authorities, you know, can change the things that were put into the recommendations and adapt them, you know, so that this sort of abuse don't go unrecognized again. But I'm gonna continue.
But I remember when I walked in, I had to go to the GD clinic at the hospital, so my doctors told me to go there.
When you've turned up, so you turned up as a child, as a young lady, girl, in a hospital, bleeding from front and back, swollen?
Really bad.
Really swollen? Did they ring the police?
No.
Who brought you to the hospital?
I took myself.
Took yourself, so you've gone as a young child on your own to a hospital?
Because at first when you go in, they take you in this room and this woman talks to you and asks you what's happened and why you're there. And then you have to get in and get examined.
And you say you ended up in hospital multiple times?
Yeah. They gave me a card once and said if I need someone to talk to. So parents wasn't.
They gave you a card, they never ring the police?
No.
I believe you went and see your doctor as well, right?
Yeah.
What was your doctor's name?
At the time, it was called Dr. Swallow.
What did he say?
I said to him one day, I went, am I infertile? And he said, why'd you say that? And I said, because I haven't got pregnant. And all this, all this stuff's like, I keep coming here all the time for like morning after pill. I said, how come I haven't got pregnant? I said, am I infertile? And he said, no, I doubt it. And this, that, and the other. He said, are you the lady of the night?
Are you a lady of the night?
Right.
See, that's what I mean, people. You know, from a professional point of view, for a doctor, if a child comes into your surgery wanting the morning after pill, I mean, what doctor in their right mind is going to ask if they're a lady of the night, age 14? I just hope that these recommendations that have been put forward in the reports that I've been reading out, from the reports, you know, I'm hoping that things change.
I didn't understand what he meant there. I didn't get what he meant.
Are you a lady of the night? Are you a prostitute? You as a child at this time as well?
Yeah.
He never questioned you further?
Nothing.
No contact? What have social services been like? What were they like when you were young?
I didn't really see anyone. I saw one man called, I just remember his name. I seen him at the police station. And he just, I wouldn't talk then. I was too scared to say anything. And he just gave me a card and he said, here's my card if you ever want to talk. I always kept it for years.
You used to go missing? For days?
Sometimes weeks.
Sometimes weeks?
Yeah, and the police would be looking for me. My mum and dad would be worried sick, ringing the police. And
where would you be?
Birmingham, maybe.
Your little friendship group at the school you went to, how many girls, say, in your class, do you think you were being forced to have sex with older Muslim men?
There's like 7, 8 of them.
7, 8 girls? In your class? Just in your class?
Yeah.
So the numbers we're looking at here, how many children have been affected, how many children have been raped?
All you had to do was walk down Wellington, and it was just every girl you see on the churchyard in High Street, at the bus stop.
A lot of this seems to be centred around Indian restaurants. Can I ask what nationality were the men that were raped?
See, most of the abuse, I mean, was based in or around restaurants late at night in the evening times, and you know, this is where, like, some of the victims, survivors, you know, have stated that the abuse has taken place in various restaurants in and around Telford and the Shropshire area, and they were taken like from Telford to other areas in restaurants. Sometimes there would be a coach load of men, you know, waiting for their arrival at different restaurants in and around the town. And again, within the report or the independent inquiry report, highlights the restaurants and what recommendations could be put forward, you know, for more people to be more aware, to see the signs of the abuse taking place.
Were they Indian?
No. Pakistanis.
The Pakistanis. How many Indian restaurants do you think in Telford are children being raped in?
I'm not too sure. Like now.
Not when you was younger.
When I was younger, there was probably like 10.
About 10. Probably not only Labour, but mainly Labour Council. The slaves that they're right.
Probably about 7, 8.
You'd be forced to. Many of the names are drug dealers, but some of them, their names are drug.
I'm just thinking. You put this online. I've seen it already. There's a film I've had people put this out to me. Show me already. I've seen it. You don't use this place as a tool for fucking.
Everyone and question everything.
Well, there we go, people. I mean, like I say, there will be, you know, some major news I'll be bringing out, hopefully Monday, as in regards to definitely the first documentary, and it possibly involves that documentary that you've just watched there. Hope you guys all have a good afternoon, and I'll catch up with you guys shortly.